Brandon Erickson, from college dropout to data-driven CEO. Brandon Erickson didn't wait for a blueprint. Back in 2008, while many of his peers were trying to climb the corporate ladder, he was walking away from college and building a business from scratch. "I didn't feel like I was learning anything useful in lectures," he says. "I was learning more by doing, failing, testing, building." That decision would define the trajectory of his life. Today, Brandon is a self-made entrepreneur running multiple companies, coaching youth sports, writing books, and still finding time to build Lego sets with his kids. Behind that calm, grounded life is a relentless drive, an eye for opportunity, and a mindset built around systems, data, and discipline. Brandon was raised in Wautoma, Wisconsin, a town better known for farming than startups. "I've always enjoyed creative things," he recalls. "As a kid, it was drawing, guitars, baseball, and music. I wrote hundreds of songs growing up. Some still get playtime." After high school, he enrolled at UW-Oshkosh and later University of Phoenix. But college didn't stick. "I wasn't quitting out of laziness," he says. "I just realized I was wasting time learning in theory what I could be doing in practice." At just 21 years old, Brandon launched 7 Innovations, LLC, in Appleton, Wisconsin. "I started out alone doing product research, building websites, testing ads, even handling sales," he says. There was no playbook, just trial and error. By 25, he'd built a multimillion-dollar company. Over the next decade, 7 Innovations generated nearly $50 million in online revenue. Brandon had quietly become one of the most successful internet entrepreneurs in the Midwest. His approach: focus on companies with a real customer base and a hunger to scale. "I never chased trends," he says. "I looked for fundamentals. Are the products good? Can this team make smart decisions without hand-holding?" In 2010, Brandon co-founded Sonato Global Health Partners, shifting into consumer health products. For 6 years, he ran operations, systems, and customer experience before selling the company in 2016 to a private investor. "That exit gave me breathing room," he says. "It also gave me clarity. I wanted to build something bigger, something with more operational complexity." In 2018, that next chapter began. North Valley Precision, the company, now nearing 100 employees, provides quality assurance, inspection, and supply chain data services for high-stakes manufacturing clients. "I saw so many businesses losing money over tiny quality issues, things that could have been fixed with the right systems," he says. "That's what we do now. We stop small problems before they become expensive ones." North Valley Precision has helped protect over $3 billion in assets for its clients. What drives the growth? Real-time data, traceability, and compliance systems that actually work. We don't use buzzwords. We build infrastructure people can rely on. Despite his ventures, Brandon is clear about where success begins and ends. "Success to me is sharing my dreams with my family, being present," he says. He's a father, husband, and active community coach, leading 3 youth sports teams. "Coaching teaches me patience," he says with a smile, and reminds me that leadership isn't just about results. It's about consistency. He's also a regular donor to local schools. Giving back isn't a PR move, it's a responsibility. Showing up matters. Away from the boardroom, Brandon remains a creator at heart. He's published 2 books: Heads Up Online Poker, Excellence Guide, 2010, and A Generous Spirit, 2011, a thoughtful reflection on faith and purpose. "Poker taught me discipline, risk management, and how to read people. He explains, all of that translates to business. You don't win just by having good cards. You win by managing your mistakes. Music, meanwhile, gave him an outlet and perspective. Songwriting teaches you patience. You can't force a good melody. Same with business. You have to let the right things take shape over time. Not everything has gone according to plan. Brandon recalls one biotech investment that collapsed during due diligence. The company didn't have any quality systems in place. That killed the deal. It was a wake-up call, no matter how exciting the product. If you can't scale it with integrity, it's going nowhere. He's now involved in multiple biotech ventures, real estate investments, and operational consulting. But his principles haven't changed. I only invest in what I understand. I don't do hype. Brandon is focused on scaling North Valley Precision while continuing to write, coach, and invest in purpose-driven businesses. He's also launching a personal blog to share lessons from his journey. Everything I do comes back to one question, he says. Is this helping someone? Is it teaching, building, or making something better? If not, I'm not interested.